Hey everybody, Chris here. Is Dogecoin about to have a death cross? We're going to look at that in this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. We'll be live again Monday afternoon. We're going to continue with our 6th consecutive day of Dogecoin giveaways. That's right. Giving away Dogecoin thanks to the generosity of some of our channel members who have donated Dogecoin for giveaways. So this is awesome. This is what Doge is all about. Do only good every day, tip, and have fun with Doge. But right now, the price isn't really doing what we want right now. We are still in an overall downward channel, although we've been going sideways a bit for the past couple weeks. But there's still negative sentiment, and someone's calling for a death cross. So let's get into it. Let me show you the charts on the news. I'll show you what I'm looking at. We start here looking at the current Dogecoin chart, about 26.4 cents. We've been at about 26.5 cents since early this morning. We did have a dip overnight here to 25.8, and we'll show you what that line, that orange line is in just a second. Bitcoin is at 96.3. Dogecoin's just kind of following Bitcoin right now. Very similar in its trading right now. As we zoom out on Dogecoin though, as we like to do, there's this big symmetrical triangle I've been following, and we had about the middle of this triangle was this white dotted line here. That dashed line goes back to lows that we had back here in early February. This was the big leverage flush that we had, all the fears of the tariffs. That was 2 weeks ago now. 20.2 cents for Doge at the bottom there. Recovered back up, and that's where we formed this symmetrical triangle, which we broke out of on Friday. But now we've come to retest that, and Trader Allen has a chart on that as well that we will take a look at. And again, these white lines and blue lines, I'll get to those in just a minute. But that's kind of the overall trading pattern right now on Dogecoin. A lot of people asking about Libra. What's going on with this Argentinian token, that was rugged pretty much. CoffeeZilla has this whole thing on it in detail, talking with one of the launchers, creators, whatever. Again, Libra goes up to a $4.5 billion market cap, and then insiders cash out, crash, and then the selling just continues, and then it's just practically dead now. But apparently this guy still has $100 million. And what's he going to do? It's just like unbelievable. This is why, again, I've been on this rant, and I know, guys, you guys are probably getting tired of me talking about coins versus tokens. I just don't want Dogecoin to get muddied up with all of this crap about these meme tokens, all these other tokens, pump.fun and all that. Now, I guess Binance Smart Chain is now getting back into the meme token. That's where SafeMoon was created, if you remember, from 4 years ago. And it's just like, this has got to, it's just got to, it gives crypto such a bad name. And I know a lot of you guys are bored and like the sideways trading across the crypto market, and you want to do something else. You're looking for big gains. You go chasing these things. But this CoffeeZilla is the Voidzilla channel. It's an hour-long conversation with this dev, and it's absolutely amazing what this guy's talking about with the snipers. So that's why retail does not have a chance. Retail doesn't have a chance with these meme tokens because of the snipers. And if you want to hear about that, watch Voidzilla. Loopify did a nice summary here with this guy, Hayden Davis. He's actually kind of interesting to listen to on how this whole world works, from the Melania token to the Trump token to like all of this stuff. It's like we don't have a chance with any of those. So why are you even chasing those? And they're not called meme coins, they're tokens. And so I've been on a rant on that on X, and it's just one of my things. But why do that? Why not? Let's just talk about Dogecoin. Let's just talk about Dogecoin, right? Those meme tokens, you're not going to make money on them, guys, over time. Every once in a while you might get lucky and catch one on the way up, but God, so much money, so much time being wasted on that stuff. It's not good for cryptocurrency. But Dogecoin shows a bullish reaction at a symmetrical triangle tip. What is that? Well, this is Trader Allen here. And very similar to my symmetrical triangle that I drew, a breakout comes back, retests, and then moves back up. Retesting the tip of the symmetrical triangle, an early bullish reaction with a bouncing Doge candle. That's pretty cool. So we'll be watching that. We'll be checking in on that in the Monday afternoon live stream as well to see whether that is still in play. But I mean, the bigger news here is what's going on. There's a pause right now, and we're in this pause. And I know you guys are just like, there's a lot of bears out there, and I get it. But overall, this happens with crypto. Even in 2021, we had this period of time where people thought Doge was dead. And then we had another one where people thought Doge was dead. And it kept going up in a bull market. And we're in kind of like that first one there. And this was actually January of 2021 before the rise from 1 cent all the way up to 8 cents. That's an 800% rise right there. And people were selling under a penny because they thought Doge was dead. And here we are again, a pullback. Is this what's coming? Do you really want to sell? Do you really want to get shaken out? What can shake you out? Warning, 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 right? Death cross. Death cross signal. What is this? And here's another one. It's like Dogecoin stunned by death cross. It's like, what is this death cross? Oh, we were just looking at that on the chart last week, and we're nowhere near a death cross. This is the MVRV ratio, slipping below a 200-day moving average. Historically, this has not been a positive signal. The last two times this occurred, Doge saw price declines of 26 and 44. And I'm like, what's MVRV ratio? What does that have to do with the death cross? That's what I look at. Well, it's our friend Ali. So here we are again. So Ali, he's a bear or a bull. I mean, he doesn't care. He prints these charts and he gets a lot of reaction. He gets a lot of views. He's monetized on X. So the more stuff that he prints, these TD sequential indicator buys and sells, and I mean, he's making money. Okay, granted he's making money. But come on, it's like, this is not the official death cross signal. This is not what this is. And if we look back actually in time at when these things happened, we had the dip in 2023 where Doge did drop to, back to like 6 cents. And that's where we were buying. We were buying on the low. That was accumulation period, time to buy. And then look what happened with Doge, right? Look what happened then with the price in black here. It came back out and it exploded up in price, doubling in price. So if you sold on the death cross, right, because you got shaken out, and you sold your Doge at 7 cents or 6 cents on the way down there, that little down thing that's right there, well, you missed out, doubling your money. And then what came later in 2024, where Dogecoin climbed up all the way to 22 cents. But then we had the summer, and we know what happens during the summer, right? We always say, sell in May, go away. But a lot of us are just long-term holders. We don't want to get shaken out. And we know what happened over the summer with Dogecoin, coming down from that March high and experiencing this lull. But look, if you got shaken out of your Dogecoin and you didn't buy in, you missed this in November. You missed this. Do you really want to get shaken out? Do you really want to get shaken out? Now, what's the real death cross? The real death cross is, and I'll show this on my charts, it's on the daily. You have to go to the daily chart, and it's the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average. This is what it is. This is the 200-day moving average in white. This is the 50-day moving average in blue. When these two cross, that's a death cross. When they cross the other way, right, which we had back here, right on November 5th, right before the presidential election results came in, and we had this was the golden cross. Right? That was the golden cross right there. The 50 crossed above the 200 golden cross. The 50 crosses back below the white. That is the death cross. We're nowhere near it. Now, there are some that are. Look at SHIB. SHIB is close. SHIB is about to have a death cross. And you're going to be hearing that in the news coming up. As long as SHIB stays down here, around 16 or so, we're going to have the 50 move back below the 200. That'll be a death cross for SHIB. Is that the end of the world? Obviously not, right? It's basically telling you how an asset has traded in the past. It has nothing to do with what's going to happen in the future. It is kind of coincidental, though, that back here early November, SHIB did the same thing with its golden cross, went up just like Doge did with its golden cross here. So kind of interesting that sometimes it's coincidental, because it does indicate a turnaround to the positive, but we're already in this downward channel here, and it's going to be a long time before Doge really sees a death cross. So don't get shaken out by that. And we also have positive news. Dogecoin is set to hit an all-time high coming, and these patterns, they show similarities between 2017, 2025 cycles. Will we see an all-time high? Because I think we're still in an overall bull market. So this is Dima James Potts, and he's just saying, look, 2025 looks very similar to 2017. We had a big flush out. Doge recovered, and then kind of chopped around for a while. And even in a downward channel there. And he believes we're in that same position now as we were. And this was actually kind of late 2017 before this big explosion. So this is looking good. And here's what Dima James Potts says. In the coming weeks, I believe Dogecoin will head towards its all-time highs and then much higher, mirroring its 2017 performance. Volatility will continue to increase as prices rise. Take caution. Focus on the bigger picture rather than day-to-day price movements, as these fluctuations are designed to shake out weak hands. 2025 is poised to be the biggest year for Dogecoin, to the moon. I couldn't have said that any better. This is a great chart for Dima James Potts, and it's pretty much what I believe as well. We're entering this period where, this is a great accumulation time. If you didn't catch Doge down at below 10 cents, right now, where we are in the bull market, again, not financial advice, but again, a great time to be accumulating Doge before a potential big breakout. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this death cross, right? And all this. Are you just accumulating, hodling, not getting shaken out? We've seen this before. Give the video a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.